Hi, this is Janelle, a professional life coach with Views Life Coaching LLC. And in today's mini coaching session, I want to talk about a frequently asked question that I often get, and that is how to be where you are at. In other words, how to live in the present moment. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit the bell notification so you'll know when I post new content. The way this works is that I'll discuss today's topic and bring up some main points around the topic, along with some examples. Then I'll coach around the topic by asking powerful questions similar to those that I would ask in a one-on-one coaching session. It would really be helpful if you grab a pencil and a piece of paper to write down the answers to these questions. The goal is for new insights to be revealed to you, similar to what would occur in an actual coaching session with me. The manner in which I'm going to approach asking questions will be in alignment with the GROW model. Now, if you're not familiar with the GROW model, it's a popular framework that's often used in executive coaching. G stands for goal, R stands for current reality, O stands for options, and W stands for will or way forward. Lastly, in order to make these questions resonate with you as much as possible during this mini coaching session, I will be asking them by stating you, Y-O-U, in the questions themselves. Now let's begin. First of all, let's see what it means to be present. Put plainly, being present is paying attention. Most of the time, we do things without paying attention, don't we? You may be wondering, how can we do things without paying attention to them? But think about it for a moment. How many times have you eaten without thinking about what you're actually eating or the taste of the food itself? Instead of thinking about what you are doing in the moment, your mind will drift to other places. Take when you eat lunch, for example. I bet if you work in a high-stress work environment, and most of us do, your mind is possibly worried about the events from the morning and also bringing up concerns about what you may need to do for the rest of the day. Most of the time, you are thinking about things that happened in the past or worrying about things that have not happened yet, without paying any attention to the current moment. This type of thinking pattern is default and normal, but it does consume massive amounts of time and energy, and it also greatly impedes upon your peace of mind. Now, as a coach, I've noticed that when someone says or shows signs of depression, they are likely living in the past, while when someone says or shows signs of anxiety, they are worried about and living in the future. This means that it is super important to really live in the present moment. Because being in the present is where you're actually at, and that's also where you have the greatest ability to take action and change potential outcomes. Now, the big question is how to live in this moment. Know that you are 100% in control of what you are thinking. So being in this moment is nothing more than the ability to have your thoughts be in the moment, not in the past nor in the future, but right here. As a side note, understand that this will take some practice to become more aware of and do on a consistent basis. You won't wake up tomorrow and be able to be totally in the present moment, and that's okay. Know that when you focus your whole attention on the moment, you will feel more empowered and confident. Know that where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Let's take eating as an example again. The next time you eat, consciously try to be in the moment. Don't think about anything else. Think about the taste of the food, the texture of the food on your palate. Even give thanks to those who prepared or cooked your food. These simple acts will boost your happiness, help align your focus in the moment, and really help you to have a greater sense of gratitude. When your attention is not entirely on the present moment, but scattered on different things, your mind really has a problem focusing on whatever you're trying to do in the moment. Say, for example, you have a work assignment that has a tight deadline due by the end of the day. So instead of putting your whole focus on that work assignment, say you're checking personal emails and texting friends or surfing Facebook while you're doing work, what would be the result? One of two things will likely happen. One, probably won't meet the deadline. Or two, you'll meet the end of day deadline, but the quality of the work will not be at your personal best. Let's take another example. When you drive to and from work, I've often heard clients say they can go from home to work or work to home and not even remember their commute time. That's because their focus is not consciously on their drive. Most people usually take the same routes to and from work every day. That can be very dangerous on the one hand, where you may not be aware of another vehicle out of control. But on the other hand, it is very clear to you that you aren't paying attention in the moment. You just remember leaving one place and arriving at the other. So understand that learning to be in the present moment can help a person become more self-aware, more effectively address the tasks or challenges at hand, and overall have a calmer mind. If you find yourself lost in mental chatter, try one or more of the techniques that I'm going to go through to help quiet your mind and live in a more peaceful and present state. Technique number 1, breath meditation. In this meditation, you need to focus your attention on your breath. Close your eyes and simply pay attention to the breath going in and going out. It is one of the most simplistic but effective ways in calming the mind from overthinking, the mental chatter, etc. If you're interested in learning more about breath meditation, check out the extended version of this video. In that video, I'll go through a few coaching exercises and meditation exercises that will help you begin to learn more, to be more in the present. The link will be in the description below. Technique number 2, feeling the inner body. Most of our internal bodily processes take place without us ever thinking about them because they're automatic. But by focusing the mind on something that's happening in that moment that you know is going on within the body can really help you tune in to your body as well as calm your mind and be more in the present moment. A great example is to focus on digestion after you eat a meal. You know, when you eat, after you chew your food or swallow, certain bodily processes are going on to digest the food. Focus on how you feel when you're eating. Focus on things, going through your intestines, going through your stomach, the nutrients being extracted from the food and being, given to your body to rejuvenate it and energize it. This is more for the imaginative type who can really tune in and feel those processes, but it is quite effective. Technique number 3, touch. You can do this in different ways. One way is to simply hold an object like a marble in your hand and focus on the sensations in your fingers. Really take time to feel the coolness of the marble in your hand, the texture, the weight. Really focus your mind on that. Another way is for you to focus on daily activities, like brushing your teeth, washing your hands, taking a shower, etc. Most of the times we do these things completely on autopilot because we do them multiple times a day, every day. So the next time you go to do any of these activities, take a moment to really think about it, really focus your mind on it. It will help increase your level of awareness as well as help calm the mind and be more in the present moment. Technique number 4, being mindful of your next thought. This technique is simple, but it's effective, but it may take a little practice. The only thing you have to do is be mindful of your next thought. Ask yourself, what will my next thought be? If you focus on your next thought, you will be more aware of what you are allowing to take up space in your mind. Technique number 5, awareness of silence. In this method, you'll need to do very little. Just sit and be silent. Tune in and listen carefully to the world around you. You will soon realize that the world is not silent, even if you do this in the very early hours of the morning or the very late hours of the evening. You'll hear cars. I'm sure you all can hear them in the background now. You'll hear cars. You can hear birds. You might have kids, the sound of children in your house or the other family members in your home going on in the background. The more you tune in and notice those sounds that usually are background noise, the more you will be able to become aware in the present moment. Technique number 6, paying full attention to the words a person speaks. I really like this technique because it kind of has a dual purpose. When you talk to someone, next time you talk to someone, pay close attention to what they are saying without thinking about what you said before or what you're going to say next. By doing this, you automatically shift your full attention from your thoughts to that person that you're talking to. You will be engaging in the practice of active listening. This practice is also very helpful if you have any type of social anxiety or fears of talking to people. Because when you fully focus on the other person's words, your own words will naturally come to mind without hesitation. So you don't have to worry about what to say next or how to impress the other person. Technique number 7, focus on movements. Like our daily activities, most of our daily movements are done completely on autopilot. This includes walking around your house, going through your morning routine, walking to your car, walking through the grocery store aisle, sitting down, standing up, etc. Since these movements are second nature to us, we usually don't pay attention to them. But it can be very powerful to be in the moment the next time you are engaged in any of those things. Now on to the questions. Goal. What would you like to accomplish when it comes to being more in the present moment? How do you see yourself once you accomplish this goal? Current reality. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you in being able to consistently be in the present moment? What techniques are working well for you right now in being able to be in the present moment? Options. What's the easiest first step to take around being in the present moment? Who else might be able to help you in consistently being more in the present moment? Will or way forward? What roadblocks do you expect when learning to be in the present moment more consistently? And what resources can help you? That's it. I hope these tricks, along with your responses to those questions, will help you to live in the moment and live a higher quality, better, more engaged life. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this mini coaching session. If you want some additional exercises or information on this topic, check out the extended session. The link is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content. If you are interested in coaching with me one-on-one, I'd be delighted to work together. Just visit viewslifecoaching.com/services to get started. The link is also in the description box below. Once again, this is Janelle, Views Life Coaching LLC, signing off for now.